Morning all, it's Tuesday morning and we are back out on test rides. This one, the orange Modena. Now, difference being, if you get a single colour Modena, you get the black wheels. If you go for a two-tone, like the red and white, black and white, or blue and white, you get the white wall tyres. But exactly the same bike, don't they look pretty? Front and rear racks, nice and easy, nice retro scooter. And we are out on a test ride, so we've got 1.7 miles on it at the moment, and the final bit to add today, Tuesday morning, back in the garage. Very busy day yesterday, Monday, and all I did all day was literally shed loads of bike MOTs. I am back on that big Kawasaki today to do some bits and pieces on it, full service, and get that running. Now we've got it sorted, road is clear, let's go. And it is decidedly warm this morning. Now, following on from obviously, if you've seen a lot of my test rides, I have motocross armour on and just my little work jacket over the top. And we've done Wildbad, so Thursday of last week in the morning I rode up to Wildbad, helped Richie Vida and the boys set up the tent. The video for that is coming, but I have 9 hours of footage to edit down into about 2 lots of 20 minutes, so I'm going to do a couple of sessions from Wildbad. But that is all currently in production at the moment. It's going to take me a while to get a Wildbad video up, so keep an eye out for that. But obviously Thursday we went up, set up, had a few beers. Friday we had the group ride where we did 85 miles over about 4 and a bit hours. And I'd say 40% of that was country roads and farmers tracks. I have chewed my tyres to absolute shreds. I've got Metzler Tolerances on at the moment, and I have absolutely shredded my front tyre going down farm tracks. And chatting with Richie, he said what you want to get is the Dunlop Trails. So we've got a set of those coming. I am going to be putting knobbly tyres on Rocky, and they're a good road tyre as well, but it's great for off-road stuff as well. So a set of Dunlop Trails going on. And Friday night, Richie Vida and the boys with the band, we sat and watched that. Saturday, it was the slow ride on site, having a little bit of fun. And loads of bits and pieces all going on, loads of Q&A, and we had another band Saturday night. Sunday we rode home. Now I caught up with a lot of people there, and I've made a shed load of new friends. The Wildbad family is absolutely fantastic, nothing like ABR. It blows the pants off of ABR. If you're thinking of doing a festival, forget going to ABR, it's just a massive big bike meet, and I think it was 10,000 or 16,000 people there. Wildbad, we had about 200-300 people, if that. It was really good. And caught up with loads of people, Pete English, Andy Harrop, Joe, and who else did we catch up with? Peaky, Jay, Slow Rider, Renee, Henke, loads of people from abroad, and they're all mates for me now on Instagram and Facebook. And caught up with Smithy as well. But there was loads and loads of people. There were so many names, and I've added them all in. I'll try and remember them all. But the Wildbad family was lovely. Absolutely brilliant time had by all. So that's what we did. And obviously rode back Sunday. Spent most of Sunday chilled out with Mrs. B. And then back in the garage for Monday. Now Tuesday, today, I have a full week of being out again. It is full on mental for me for the next, I'd say, 3 weeks, with just the amount of bike meets that I have been invited to now. So tonight, Tuesday night, and they do it once a month, is Toxic Throttle at Loughton. So we are off to Toxic Throttle tonight, and I'm going to catch up with Kath, my pillion partner. And then Wednesday I'm taking Mrs. B out. We are going out, we're going to have date night, we're going to go out to a restaurant and just have a nice meal and some time together. Excuse me. Thursday is Oakley Motorcycle Club. Friday is live stream again. We're back on the live stream Friday. Saturday, we are out yet again. Another bike meet, and that is up in Northampton. Sunday, we are doing a quick brekkie at Super Sausage, and then it's on to Bradwell Abbey for the Barrel Bikers Custom Show. That's Sunday. Monday of next week, I am up to Leighton Buzzard for another bike meet, and then Tuesday night is chill night. Wednesday night we're out again, we're going over to Bedford. Thursday night Oakley, so I am literally back to back bike meets for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Every other night is a bike meet. A lot of people are like, Rev, come on over, so I will go and have a few bike meets. We have also got a lot of bikes going out this week, so the Diablo that I've been riding goes to its owner tomorrow. The Modena, this one, goes in a couple of days, and then the Jigsaw that I rode is going on Friday. We're doing the handover of that on Friday. That's sold very, very quickly. I have also got someone coming to look at the GTR today. Let me just adjust that mirror because I knocked it getting on the bike. Let me just, that's better. I can see that little Alfa Romeo now in my mirror. So, yeah, the GTR is going to be viewed today. Is it going to sell? I don't know, but if I do, that's money in the bank, and then I can buy my new luggage for Rocky. Obviously, we rammed everything into that bike to do the week away, or 4 days away, but my right hand pannier, you can literally put a packet of fag papers in there. That is it. There is no luggage space on the right hand side of a Triumph Explorer because the exhaust. And one of the boys that I was chatting to, he had some lovely luggage at Wildbad. He has got 42 litre boxes on his bike. I went, they're nice. Yep, you don't need to change your top box, mate, but your panniers, you can get 42 litres in each side. It's called a Givey Trekker set. And obviously went on the Givey website, had a look. Jesus H, they are a lot of money. They are 750 quid for the 2 panniers and the framework that goes around the bike, but then it will look like a BMW. He said the only thing is, with it, what you got to remember, when you go through a gap with your mirrors, the Triumph panniers will go through. When you use the Trekker set, you have an extra 6 inches at the back each side, so be very, very careful. I was like, so I've got to obviously be a little bit cautious now, filtering, but when we sell the GTR, I will order that Trekker set, check the shoulder, move in behind this one, tuck in. Using the phone as a sat-nav then, and stuck behind the old scaffolding lorry. I don't see any straps holding any of that down. Hope he has. So, back out on the dual carriageway. We're going to rack up as many miles on this as we can. So we're currently 5 in at the moment. Rack up a few more miles. We're looking to put about 10 to 15 on this morning, which gives me ample time to have a waffle. So Peaky Stream is on a Wednesday night. It used to be called the Midweek Mumble. It's now called the Wednesday Waffle, so which is good. So if you are doing nothing on a Wednesday, jump on the Wednesday Waffle with the Peaky Biker. Go and check that one out. And he's got a video up from Wildbad. He was the first one to put it up. There's a little bit of me in there somewhere. There's a lot of people in there. But Richie Vida, oh my God, what a guy. He is just so down to earth. And sat there last night and my phone's gone off, and the missus like, your phone's gone off. Well, answer it then. She picked it up, she went, Richie Vida sent you a friend's request. Really? Okay. So I am now friends with Richie Vida as well, and Wildbad touring. But he friended loads of people, but he likes to keep his family close. So thanks Richie for the friends ad, much appreciated. What a fantastic guy. Other things that we are doing, we are changing my channel intro. Yes, because obviously the ref bomb had the GTR in it. It now has Rocky in it. So we've got loads of bits and pieces of video that I am actually putting together and editing to make a new intro. We've shortened it up to 15 seconds because it was 30 seconds long. We've now done 15 seconds, which is just enough for you to grin and bear. So new channel intro coming as well. Loads and loads of videos that I have got to sit and edit. I've got hours and hours of editing to do, and of course still try and keep all my test ride videos going up. So there's a lot of stuff to be done over the next few days in between all the bike meets that I've got. So it is a busy life for me at the moment, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But obviously looking forward, and we're only, I'd say, a month and about 3 weeks away from me going off on hollybobs again end of September. Looking forward to that. And obviously we do our lodge holidays. So April we went down to the lodge in Norfolk. This year we normally do North Wales, but our friends down at Afflington messaged us, and they are called Afflington Hall, and it's a lovely place. It's a little old pig farm, as they say. So he obviously rears pigs for bacon, which is good because they sell bacon on site. Even better when you want a bacon roll, because I do like my bacon. And he said, oh, we've obviously been suffering with the economic climate and farmers. We have now put extra lodges up. So originally they had 5. Each of the lodges was like 50 yards between each one, and each lodge has a hot tub. Last year he put another 5 up, and this year he said basically my wheat field's not making any money. Price of grain is terrible, so we've cut 10 acres off the back of the field, and we've put another 5 luxury lodges up that have got a sauna in the bedroom, a little Swedish sauna in the massive bedroom. Each of the beds has 4-poster, and massive great 8-man whirlpool tub at the back on the decking, and it's all secluded, little hedges around each plot so you can have some privacy. I bet they're expensive. Actually they're not. They're £470 for the week, so we've booked one of those to be a little bit posh. So we are going to head off in September down to our lodge one more time down the dual carriageway just to crank the miles up, and then we can head back to the garage for my early morning cup of coffee and a smoke. A couple of other people I'm going to catch up with this week is obviously Jamie and Julian and all the boys, Exeter and that, on our Motovloggers page. Have a little catch up with them. Catch up with Andy GSA Tractor, who has now done absolutely loads to his BMW. He looked at the 1300, didn't like it, and said, nope, do you know what, I'm going to go and spend £2 on my 1250. So instead of being a triple black, it's now the quad black. Yeah, he's got loads of blacked out parts on it, extra lights, massive great horns on it, loads of extra luggage, and it looks a perfect touring machine, which is where I want to sort of get Rocky to, because obviously we're going to go out and do a lot more moto camping. And obviously now Mrs. B got me my camp bed and air bed, very luxurious now. I had a great time, slept like a baby, absolutely lovely sleep for 3 nights, apart from obviously Sunday morning, which was exceedingly cold. So I got jet boil out and turned it on in the tent and just had the heat until one of the guys said to me, you shouldn't be running them inside your tent because the fumes can kill you. Alright. Want to get a little electric space heater. But obviously once it had warmed up it was alright, so I got back in my sleeping bag and tucked up for an hour. But test ride's nearly done. The Modena is running absolutely lovely, as you would expect, and never have an issue with the Modenas. Now, they're a bit bloody close. Now, obviously the Modena, or Modena as they call it, I call it a Modena, it's Modena, the Modena by AJS. Someone said to me, oh yeah, but it's not built in Britain, is it? It's built in China. Everything is built in China. But the engine on these is absolutely bomb-proof. It's the same one they used in the Lexmoto Milano. It's also used in a lot of other bikes as well. But the engine on these are absolutely bomb-proof. Unless you're an absolute blithering idiot and don't know anything apart from how to ride a bike, if you look after it, it will look after you. But it handles great. It's a lovely little retro feel. It is a head turner when you're going through town and people look at it and go, oh, is it a Piaggio? Is it a Vespa? No, it's an AJS. And the checkering down the sides does show it up very, very well. So 10 miles in, there we go. We're racking up the miles. Right, coming off here, check the mirrors, shoulder check, coming off. And we are going to head back to the garage, get the paperwork done, get it ready to roll. Final QC with me today, final bolt check, run it up, horn indicators, lights, check all the bits and pieces. And the horn's pretty good. Yeah, nice little loud horn on it. Don't want to upset cars. We're going to go down here past the Sports Bike Factory in Milton Keynes. And a lot of people do come here to look at bikes, yes, but what you've got to realise is them bikes are purchased off of customers who go to basically We Buy Any Bike or We Buy Any Car, which is Superbike Factory's buying site. They get it in, they give it a quick once over. They don't change the oil or filter or anything, they just literally give it a once over, quick bolt check, tighten up anything or do any quick repairs that need doing and just bang it on the showroom floor. It's not given a service, and it's literally from the owner, cleaned up, put out on the showroom floor. This is the bike, and they normally stick about £1.5 grand on the damn thing, which is where we source our bikes from, because obviously there is a massive dealer hub where all the bike dealers tend to sit on the hub, and a bike will get advertised on WhatsApp via the page, and they'll go, we've got this one up for sale, make offers, and everyone jumps in and puts an offer on it. That excuse me, is where Rocky come from. So obviously we paid very good money for that because it had only got 17,000 on it. Unfortunately, as they wheeled it out, they dropped the damn thing and scratched me badge, which is why I got a scratch on the left hand side of the bike, but they did knock a bit off. But that's all going to get sorted out. I've got a new badge. I have a little bit of paint for my bar ends because it was only a low speed. Oh, it leant over and donk. So that will get sorted. My new hand grips arrive hopefully next week. I was chatting with the guys from Barkbusters, because the Triumph ones are all right, but they are as flimsy as hell. Absolutely flimsy as hell. And I was chatting to them, they said no, our ones go right round and clamp onto your handlebars. So I've got a set of Barkbusters coming. They weren't cheap, but they've done me grey and black ones, which will match the bike. So we'll do it right here and head back to the garage. Where are you going? I wonder if he is going to cut across me. If he does, he's going to get a bit of orn. Yeah, you can go round to the side, mate. Yeah, as I thought. Right, we're going this way round here, and then left off here. Check the mirror, check shoulder. But Modena's running lovely. Beautiful, 11.5 miles. Oh, nice little adventure bike going down there. Quick, get across that zebra crossing. So, test ride completed. Job done. Toxic throttle tonight. I've got time to go. And then more fun ensues this week. So, thanks to everybody that met me at Wildbad. Enjoyed it immensely, guys. And thanks to everybody that's liked, subscribed, commented. We're over 5,000 viewers now. I will get around to doing a 5,000 subs giveaway, but it's getting organised, isn't it? It's the amount of admin that I'm having to do at the moment. But whatever you're doing this week, have yourself a good one. Be well. Ride safe. And as always from RB, it's a big goodbye from me.